Alright, welcome back to the FIFA 13 Crystal Palace career mode slash rebuild slash whatever you'd like to call it. Last season, we did okay. We actually did exceptionally well because we won the FA Cup. In the league though, not the greatest time ever. However, I can probably solve this and all of my issues by just signing a bunch of free agents. I know it's not realistic. This isn't supposed to be realistic anymore. This game is over a decade old. The realism flew out the window when I had Paul Pogba, David Alaba, and Lewandowski all on the same team with Neymar. You know, but it's okay. The realism doesn't have to be there. For this season and this video, I want to just reinforce the bench, add a bunch of 76s, all these regens. It's just kind of a no-brainer to have some regens on here. Gonna look for any potential to be special. You never know, you can find one or two in here every now and then. I do need some more depth for the center midfield and maybe another left winger, something like that. I think I literally just put one on the short list, so I don't know what I'm talking about. One of these guys, why not? And then actually, because we have 6.5 million in total, I do kind of want to look at Rafael Guerrero. That's not his name, is it? It actually is. Wow, I remember his name for some reason. Rafael Guerrero doesn't even have a picture for some reason, but he is a real player, trust me. He's great, and he could work in the position. Otherwise, I don't know who else I would sign. Actually, I did have like this, it wasn't a shower thought. I think I was just sitting in bed one day, or like the other day, and I thought about this, and I was like, how could I forget about that player? Axel is not his name. Is it Axel? I have no clue. I don't remember what his name is, or his first name, but his last name is Witsel. I think I said that right. Witsel, you know, whatever. He is a great prospect, Belgian, especially on this game, but it is kind of late into the game. He's probably like an 89 and just way out of the price range. 86, 28 years of age. He's way beyond what I can afford, unless I want Jason Witsel, who's, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna sim one day in so the market actually opens and we can see what we can, I guess, procure in the free agency. Maybe get Rafael Guerrero, because he is a really solid player, and we do need to replace one of our fullbacks. And I think it's the last player that really needs replacing with a younger player. Rafael Guerrero is 23 years of age. He's honestly a great player, so I am going to inquire about him really quickly. Hopefully I can sign him. And, you know, I mean, I don't know how else to describe it. I just want to reinforce the team this season more than anything. There's nothing else I can really do besides just reinforce, get some, you know, some subs for the bench. Stuff like that. Exciting prospect. Yeah, why not? Lots of young, talented players in here. Just looking for the best of the best, I guess. It's looking like that's it for the most part. I could sign that CDM, but I don't know about that one, to be honest with you. This one seems really good too. But I think I will go with this one, and then not Sahin, but the exciting prospect one. Is it him? Oh, it's him. He's a center forward. I'm not gonna get him. Dean Parrott, look at that. So Sahin, these three will be coming into the club as backups, and hopefully it works out, and then maybe Rafael Guerrero also comes in. So yeah, I'm gonna send an offer to all of these guys. I'll do it off camera. 25,000 pounds a week? That's how much you want? Goodness gracious, I don't have that much money. Okay, chill out. Let's just get the other center back, because he probably won't ask for as much as that. 20,000 still. Yikes, I am really not that rich, but I'll see. So I'll just skip forward to when Guerrero offer will probably happen. Oh, we're in the Euro League? I forgot that if you win the FA Cup, you automatically go in there. You want us to win the cup? No, bro. This game is so dumb. Wait, domestic cup, reach the semi-final, all because I won once? We got so lucky last time. Did you see the draws? Oh my goodness. 7 million? That is so expensive for Guerrero. I don't have 7 mil. I can offer you 6.5. That's literally all the money I have. So, or actually, I might be able to trade someone away. Like a calm little Blake, actually. Blake could be traded away because I'm not going to use him anymore. And then I can give you 6 million just flat, I guess. Yeah, why not? And then we've got a transfer offer for Sakaja. 4.5 million. What? That's it? Feels like he should be worth more. But honestly, not a bad price considering his value in game. But we've got some more coming up here. Even worse than the last one. Bilbao as well. No thank you. Then we've got... yeah, no thank you. Good try though, I guess. Yeah, I cannot believe they want us to win the Euro League. How do they expect us to pull that off? It's hard. Like, we got so lucky to even win the FA Cup last season. To even make it to that final was lucky. Like, that was all the luck we needed. Transfer offer for Oblak? Unfortunately, no, because he's literally our only capable keeper in this game right now. Contract offer accepted on this side, so we do have a right back no matter what. And let's bring him into the club. He's not technically replacing anyone right now, but we will see if we can get Guerrero, and then we can ship off the other one. I forgot his name already. But if we can ship the other one off for a nice little penny, I think we're good. Oh, they accepted the transfer offer. Wow. Darcy Blake's included. We give him £20,000 a week for 4 years on a crucial role, and we're good. So I'll ship off the other one. I'm going to create this weird, like, a Marty transfer offer. No, thank you. 13.5. It is a little tempting, but he is the future of this club. He's so good. He did really well last season. And if he does any worse this season, I'm going to be baffled and I might just cry myself to sleep tonight. Anyways, Parr can go out. He's worth 2 million. So hopefully we can get a pretty little penny for him, and then we can just sign a bunch of different players. And we're chilling. So I'm going to send some of these offers out to the guys I have on the short list. Mainly the center back, probably, because Rafael Guerrero should be coming in very, very soon. Although, oh, he's not here. No, here he is. I want that center back. I want to see if I can get him on an important role for 5 years, 20,000. I know technically we can't afford that right now. Actually, I think if we move the sliders, we can afford that. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, we can afford him. So, how much money do I need? I need 6 mil for Guerrero. So we're chilling there. Yeah, Parr can go. Someone offer for him. He's pretty decent. He did a service last season. Guerrero accepts the contract offer. So we're down to 16 grand. Yeah, that's fine. And then the other one literally accepted. I don't have the money for that. Let me stall, and then let me see if I can somehow make this possible. No, I don't have enough. So I'm going to ask for, I guess, money from the board for now. I'm just going to request, yeah, this is crazy. Win the cup, finish mid-table. Well, finish mid-table isn't insane. I think that's the most realistic objective so far. But win the cup? Are you kidding me? Okay, yeah, let me ask for money. I have no money to pay this guy, and I really want this center back. So this is all I can do. Reach the semifinal. Finish mid-table. Yeah, 1 mil, please. We were willing to give you 316,000. Fine. I'll take 316,000. Look at that. I just got a trophy. Way with words. Thank you, board. That is literally all I needed, I think. So hopefully that's all I needed. 316,000 is literally pennies, though. They are so greedy, dude. And they expect me to win the Euro League, which I think is just the Europa League. I don't know how they think I'm going to do that. They are actually stupid. But let's go accept this offer. The other guy, the left winger, who was going to be good depth, is going to have to stay out there because I really want to reinforce this defense as much as possible. And this is the best way to do it right now. I think all the objectives are determined by like the quality of the squad. We are now 4.5 stars, which is really good, but still that shouldn't warrant like the game expecting us to win the Europa League. I feel like that's such backwards logic, but this is what the team looks like. They're all high 70s, nearly all 80 overall. This should work this season. This is all I'm going to do. If Darby gets sold, not Darby, who's the other one? Parr. If Parr gets sold, I will use that money to then sign the other left winger to get some forward depth. And then I think we're good for the most part. And then I think I'll have enough money with the Parr sell to get even more midfield depth. The Sahir guy, who is only like probably like 10k. So around 30k, hopefully we can get that money. But none of that will be on camera. So I will skip forward to the midpoint of the season. And then I'll tell you then what happened with Parr. All right, we've made it to the midpoint of the season where I'm pretty sure we're doing quite well. At least expectations wise, I would say we've exceeded expectations. Let me just look at the table. I don't know why I'm yapping right now. Anyways, we are 7th, only 4 points off 6th. 7th is also very contested. We are tied on points with literally 2 teams, QPR and Arsenal. Funny thing is, QPR was top of the table, #1, and they were like 8 points clear for a while. I don't know what happened to them, but our goal difference is making up for the fact that we are tied on points. Our goal difference is honestly amazing. It is one of the highest goal differences in the league, and that's because we score so many damn goals. We have scored 48 goals, which is the most goals scored in the league, but we've also conceded 27, which is on par with QPR, and honestly just kind of consistent in the bottom half of the table, besides Stoke, who have great defense, but can't score for the life of them. But yeah, so we are scoring a lot, and let's see who has been scoring these goals. My guess is probably Marty. And the fact that we've added in left wing depth, it's just looking good. Actually, wait, before I check the stats, let me check if we're still in the Europa League. So looking at the group tables here, Chelsea topped their group, did not lose a single game. And then we have blah, 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 blah. And then here we are. We make it through second place, only 1 point off first. We won 3, drew 1, and lost 2. So yeah, I mean, we were barely clear, 1 game clear of Genk, and Graz was whatever. So that means we are in the round of 16, but against who? No announcement quite yet, I guess. So we will see that eventually, but I guess for now we live in mystery. Actually, I could check the Community Shield as well. Let me see. We lost that 2-1. Not so bad. I mean, City, quite literally the best team in the league, although I think they're like 8th right now or something crazy like that. 5th, it says it right there. So yeah, that wasn't that bad, but I wasn't really too stoked about winning that either way. We did get player of the month though, Marty. So let's look at these player stats. Let's look at the squad report, see how we've grown. +1 for Oblak. 28 appearances and 8 clean sheets, very nice. Junior Caesar, 17 appearances, interest shown by Lazio, 4 clean sheets. Looks like he was out for a bit because that is about 10 games less than the keeper. Mr. Lettuce, 22 appearances, 1 goal, 1 assist. Exciting prospect, up to an 80 overall. Julian, still potential to be special, up to an 82 overall, 25 appearances, no goals, no assists. He's just locking it down. He's also worth damn near 20 million. Ferraro, 79 overall, up 3, 1 goal in 25 appearances. Rafael Guerrero, up to an 80 overall, 25 appearances, 1 goal, 1 assist, both in the league. Adam Blair is up to a 79. He's got 3 goals and 5 assists in 26 appearances, pretty solid. Ruben is actually injured right now. He's got a hyperextended knee. He's fit in 3 weeks. 12 appearances, 4 goals, 3 assists. Looks like he's been getting injured quite a bit this season because 12 appearances is quite low, but still got the potential to be special, and he's 19 years old, so he's chilling. Yeah, 8 league appearances is kind of sad. Yeah, he has to get those up. 3 goals in the Euro League though. Zaha up to an 83 overall, 28 appearances, 10 goals, 6 assists. Again, really nice. Sakaja's up to a 78 overall, 21 appearances, 9 goals, 6 assists. Pretty decent as well. Might have to look into fully replacing Sakaja though, and maybe with Anderson, and then find another young striker because he's 25, which isn't like old, but it's kind of like in the age where we should start getting ready to transition out of him, at least in FIFA. Now Marty, on the other hand, is a 79 overall now, 27 appearances, 17 goals, and 8 assists. Very, very nice. 7.1 average. He's averaging 8.1 in the Euro League with 5 goals and 2 assists. I don't believe it. On to the subs. There's a couple here we don't really care about. Sahin, who is the latest signing, 17 appearances. So yes, he has been playing more because Alonso has been getting injured. 13 appearances in the league, 3 goals, 2 assists. So pretty decent for just coming off or coming on to replace Alonso. Oliveira, who probably did play, so 12 appearances for him because Junior Caesar was injured. So yeah, I mean, nothing really to highlight. He didn't score or anything, but he's fulfilling the role, I guess. Anderson up to a 76 overall, 25 appearances, 11 goals, and 4 assists. 9 in the league. I think that might be more than Sakaja. Yeah, he's got, wow, he's got more goals than him. That's kind of crazy. And he's got around the same appearances. He's got more appearances, actually. I think Anderson's starting to take that starting role. Salomon, 22 appearances, 4 goals, 2 assists. Not too impressive, but he is just kind of a bench guy, so I don't expect that much. Marquinhos, who I have manually benched myself, 14 appearances. That's because he's getting outmatched in overall, or matched at the very least, by the other one, Ferraro, who is younger than him. I think that's it. Besides Balassi, who's very unhappy, probably because he's not playing anymore. But, I mean, what do you want me to do, bro? Everyone else is kind of better in your position. Anyways, I'm going to advance, let the transfer window, I guess, open fully. And then I want to see if there's any new free agents that I could possibly sign. Training injury. Okay, so that's what it was. I swear I didn't see him get injured. He was injured in training, and I had literally just witnessed the future. I've also gotten a job offer at Arsenal. No thank you. I mean, if Arsenal have given me an offer, maybe Spurs are giving me one too. Having a look at the job offers, got a Chelsea one here, Lyon. That's it though. So no offer from Spurs quite yet. I mean, Arsenal are literally 9th. They're terrible. Comparing the Arsenal squad to ours, the only thing they have over us is Szczesny, who's insanely good. And then Czech is 7. Like, how are these guys higher than us? I don't know. Sure, I get it. Oh my god, De Bruyne. Oh my god, De Bruyne is on Chelsea. I totally forgot about that. They've also got Hazard. So I guess it does make sense. They've got some really solid pieces. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like we should be doing a little bit better. Although we are doing quite good. right? We were expected mid-table. I would argue this is top half of the table, 7th. We're not quite European football level, but we're almost there. And we're still in the FA Cup, so that's nice. But before I go and sim to the end of the season, I'm going to have a look at any free agents just because why not? And I've only got 11,000 to work with, which isn't even that good because it's not enough for like the really high free agents. So I guess I'm just window shopping at this point because I'm not going to be able to afford it. And yeah, literally just window shopping, having a look because I can. And there's really nothing here. So I think I'm just going to pass on all of these guys. Unfortunately, Brian Garcia. Yeah, it's just like I could, but also like why? Why would I? So I'm going to save that money. I'm going to sell Ward if he gets an offer. And then I'm just going to keep that money for contracts later on in the season. Because in this game, they ask for contract renewals so often. They really want to get that pay raise every time they're doing well. So with that said, I will sim to the end of the season. I will see you there. Ward will most likely be sold. And yeah, we'll just get ready for next season. All right. So we're not quite at the end of the season, but I see 2 games in the month of May. And that means 2 finals for us. One of them against Chelsea in the EuroLeague final and the other against Man City in the FA Cup final. Now, obviously, I'm not going to play the Stoke City game or the Liverpool game, and they don't really matter unless we're like super close to winning the league or super close to getting relegated or like just super close to anything. Then those games don't really affect our season. So I'm going to go ahead and look at the league table. Then I'm going to look at our journey through the FA Cup and the journey through the EuroLeague. So first things first, the league table. Oh, you can see it right now. We're 8th, which actually is quite good. It is mid-table. So I take those, and we are winning the EuroLeague. I mean, I'm saying that kind of confidently, but I just mean like I'm playing the EuroLeague final, so I should be winning it. But yeah, once again, a very high scoring season. I think we have scored the most goals in the league by a couple of goals, by about 5 goals. Yeah, 78 to their 73. And our defense has honestly gotten a lot better. 42 goals let in, which is not like among the highest or like the best. It's really mid. It's mid-table. It's basically where we're at, but it is better than even some like higher teams than us. Like Arsenal have let in 47 and they've got a negative goal difference, but they're really the only outliers here besides maybe Newcastle, who's also let in 40. And then everyone around us has also let in around 40 to 50. But I mean, we're scoring enough goals to win these games, so that's all good. I don't really mind letting in goals, although it's not great for our team or our defender stats. Anyways, with the league table out of the way, let's have a look at the FA Cup and see how we got here in terms of the tournament tree. So, here we go. We beat Everton 3-2. Then we beat United 2-0, who are top of the league, by the way. So that is a very surprising win. Very commanding win. And Man City low-key got a Mickey Mouse run besides Liverpool. And then we beat Newcastle 5-4 on pens. Very nice. So yeah, we've had a pretty good run. I mean, we beat Everton, who are a decent team. We beat United, who are top of the league. And then we beat Newcastle, who are also like top 4. Although the Newcastle one was a bit dicey, but a win's a win. It doesn't matter how you get it. Anyways, let's go over to the EuroLeague, see that tournament tree, and see how that one ended up going. So here we are, and we beat, I was about to say we beat Newcastle 4-0, but that was Atletico, who we did beat 5-3 on aggregate. Wow. Then we beat Ajax 3-2 on aggregate. Actually, I just did it backwards, but you get what I'm saying. And Valencia, oh my god, yeah, this is from the era of away goals, so we must have beat Valencia on away goals. I have no clue how, or like what it was. I don't know if we had like 1 away goal or 2 or even 3 away goals, but however we did beat them, you know, we did it with away goals, so we got a little lucky there. I'm not gonna lie. Couple close calls. I mean, the Atletico game wasn't that close, but Chelsea got a pretty Mickey Mouse run. Feyenoord, and then I don't even know what team that is, to be honest with you. And then they beat, is that Mallorca? Oh, I don't really know my Spanish teams like that, but yeah, they had a pretty Mickey Mouse run. I would say we had the harder run with Valencia, who are kind of the Europa League kings, and then Atletico, who don't even deserve to be here, but it is 2017 in game at this point, so it's a bit different. And then Ajax, who I believe Ajax has some good players around the time, like some good development. I think they would have maybe a super young Frankie de Jong at the time. Anyways, with that out of the way, let's look at the squad stats, because at the end of the day, it's not really going to change anything after these finals and these 2 last league games. You're going to see the people who score in the final. And then, I mean, the last 2 league games might add like a goal or 2 or like an assist or 2 to everyone. So it is what it is. All right, so as always, starting with All Black, up to a 78 overall. I honestly do not remember what he was at at the midpoint, so I don't know if that's any higher than it was earlier, but it's still pretty good. 58 appearances, 18 clean sheets, 11 in the league. Pretty solid, but I mean, as we saw, we were letting in quite a few goals. As for Junior Caesar, he's up to an 81 overall, up 2 on the season, 32 appearances, so yeah, still injuries, I guess, hindered him a bit. Mr. Lettuce up to an 81 as well, 50 appearances, 2 goals, 2 assists, and no red cards. That's nice to see. Ferraro is up to a 79, 50 appearances, 1 goal, 2 red cards. Jesus, reel it back, son. Julian up to an 83 overall, 53 appearances, potential to be special, age of 21, 1 goal in the league. Why am I reading these stats so backwards? But he does have 1 red card. It's all right. Guerrero is up to an 80 overall, so he was definitely worth purchasing. 45 appearances, 2 goals, 3 assists, no red cards. Blair up to an 80 overall, 53 appearances, 7 goals, 8 assists. Very, very solid. Alonso, on the other hand, is also up to an 80 overall. He's on bad form, but that's all right. He's got 34 appearances, so maybe an injury. I think he did have an injury. I don't remember. 8 goals, 7 assists still. So, again, very, very solid for our center midfielders. Zaha up to an 84 overall. He has 55 appearances, 20 goals, and 13 assists. Honestly, I think these, 15 goals in the Premier League have been coming really, really recently. Because up until, about a month ago, or, I guess this month, Marty, I think, was the top scorer in the Prem. And I think Zaha is now the top scorer with 15 goals. And I don't even remember what place Zaha was at before that month. He just started popping off. I can always just check, but yeah, can I check any of that? No. I mean, we can see he's gained some dribbling. He's up to 98 dribbling. Where's his finishing at? His finishing is 76. It's kind of woeful, but it's all right. But yeah, he's done really well, especially the second half of the season. And towards the end of the season, he's just gone crazy. So really good season for him. Anderson, who is currently the starter over Sakaja, just because of the potential and the fact that they're around the same overall. 48 appearances, 18 goals, and 7 assists. Really, really good for the striker here. Now here's Marty, who's 80 overall now, 55 appearances, 29 goals, all comps. He's also got 15 goals in the league. So I guess they're sharing that maybe jointly. And then 13 assists, all comps as well. Let's see. Yeah, so they have the same amount of assists, but Marty just has more goals and the same amount of appearances. So great front three here. And then we have Sahin, who we signed as kind of a backup, but 34 appearances, 3 goals, 4 assists is pretty good and basically what you expect to see from a center midfielder coming off the bench or coming in to replace an injured player. Salomon, on the other hand, 78 overall, 43 appearances, 9 goals, 3 assists, kind of mid. But I mean, our front three is pretty stacked, so does he really have to do anything past that? And then down here we have Oliveira, who, I mean, up to a 73. He's just playing his defensive role. No red cards though, so that's nice. Marquinhos is a 79, 29 appearances. We're just holding on to him for backup. And here's Sakaja, who has 18 goals, 9 assists within 41 appearances. Also very, very nice. So I think they're splitting it really well here. 18 and 18. Okay. Yeah, I mean, they're both really good. Sakaja's got slightly better stats, but Anderson, yeah, no, Sakaja's doing really, really well. So yeah, that's basically it for the players. Let's move on to actually playing the game, not leaving the game. Whoops. So here we have a Man City in the FA Cup final. We have a game against Stoke in 2 days, which is kind of annoying because then 2 days after that, I have to play the EuroLeague final with all the stamina being kind of depleted on my team. All right, let's head into our lineups here and see who's actually in the lineup because I don't know about the assistant manager changing things. But no, it looks good. I mean, maybe Sakaja can start just because he has experience in a final. You know, I mean, Anderson does too. Oh, he's tired. They're both tired. Wow. Even with the depth, we have some tired legs out there. I don't really want Sahin starting, so I guess we'll just have to play through it. All right, let's get on with this game. Again, no funny business. I don't want to make this an hour video just because I'm playing the finals. I will just highlight the goals, whether or not I score them. You know, it could be City's goals. So yeah, I mean, I could create a chance right here. This game, honestly, the through balls are so good. But yeah, I'll see you when I score or I get scored on. All right, halftime and no goals. 2 shots from us, 1 on target. And it's a pretty boring game, to be honest with you. So yeah, hopefully I score a goal soon. Wow. So we've just conceded in the 57th minute to a cross. I should be crossing more, to be honest with you. Crossing is so good in this game. And it was as simple as just cross it in and simple, easy header. yeah, I'm gonna try to get us back in this. Good chance here for us. That should be a foul in my opinion, but that's okay. I'm just like dribbling around, dude. Just shoot, just shoot. Oh my God, Zaha has absolutely saved us. I don't know how to play this game, to be honest with you. I just like run around with the ball and hope that I get an open space. But I mean, it worked that time. Zaha kind of put him on skates there, and bang, just a little bit of open space, enough for that 76 finishing of his. So hopefully we can take this lead. Honestly, I don't mind going to pens. I'm not too terrible at pens on this game. So actually, I could have a chance right here. This could be a great chance. Marty's quite quick. Here we go. No, terrible shot. Salomon on the ball. Up to Blair. Moves it up to Sakaja, who then sees Sahin, then shoots. Good shot. Rebound. Oh my God, what an amazing, just beautiful fluid football. From 1 to the 2 to the 3. At goal. Save. And just great instincts from Sakaja to just dive straight at the ball. No fear in his heart. Beautiful. We're up 2-1, 68 minute. Let's just see this out. Salomon's out here showing off the pace. He's just speeding through the whole field. No one can catch him. Sakaja playing a little bit of physical football. He could sweat the goal. Easy sweat. Easy sweat. What did you just do? Oh my God. I'm leaving that in because I don't even know what the hell just happened. I guess that's what I get for trying to sweat the goal. What the hell happened to the AI there, though? Sakaja could be through. I don't think he's offside. Oh, nearly the dagger for the game. But I think the game's over either way. Yeah, there it is. Easy FA Cup final. We've already seen this cutscene. I'm going to skip it, but I will watch the EuroLeague one. Don't even worry about it. We're going to look at the performance table. We're really mid across the board. Sakaja has a 7.9. Zaha a 7.7. Both goal scorers have a lower rating than Ferraro and Marty, who Marty did have an assist and was doing quite well. He was just kind of running out of gas there. And honestly, we should have scored a third. I don't know what happened with me trying to sweat that goal, but that's the game. We've won the FA Cup for the second year in a row. So actually, we won the rematch of the Community Shield, which we lost earlier in the season because City beat us 2-1 in that. And we answered back with our own 2-1 victory in arguably the more important match. So with this one done, let's head on straight to the EuroLeague. All right, on to the Europa League final, where everyone is literally tired. Look at Zaha's stamina. The Stoke City game only had a 1-day gap, so everyone is super tired. This could go really wrong, but we're here to win, and we are against Chelsea, who has the likes of Eden Hazard and Kevin De Bruyne. They're already through, okay. But yeah, once again, just going to highlight the goals. Opponent or mine, doesn't matter. And we'll see where we're at the end of the game. Zaha's got the ball, edge of the box. Mr. Lettuce to Anderson. Anderson could go. He's got a bit of space here. Shoot! What a goal from Anderson. This is why he starts nowadays. Not really. It's literally just because of the potential, and I don't want it to go to waste. But wow, he ran into space beautifully. And then just what a way to take the shot. Composed, calm, powerful, yet accurate. Beautiful technique. All right, well, it's halftime. We've got 4 shots on target with 1 goal. I do want to make some subs because it is not looking great for our stamina out there. I mean, let's just have a look. Zaha is literally orange. He's got to go. Unfortunately, he's been playing well, but he just doesn't have the gas to keep going. And even our bench is honestly kind of tired. So our next sub will probably be Sakaja, maybe sometime in the 70th minute, just to make use of his stamina as much as possible. But besides that, I don't think we sub anyone else off. Just play through it. Also, Marquinhos is not... Oh no, he is there, so could use him too. Anyways, back to the game. Hopefully we see this through. I don't even mind just winning 1-0. There's nothing wrong with it. Let's just play some good defense, see this victory through, get this double. Not the most impressive double, but it will be nice to have either way. Game is winding down here. We're in our own half, just playing around because we couldn't score another one, but we've held them off for these 90 minutes. I think I will include, actually, I'll just show it here. Oh my God, what a tackle from Mr. Lettuce. Mr. Lettuce pulled off an insane tackle to deny Chelsea even a chance of shooting maybe the equalizing goal. Why is the ref not stopping it? Okay, we'll just keep playing. Let's get this goal. Guerrero, come on, finish. There's the dagger. That's why the ref wasn't stopping it. They wanted us to finish this game off, and we have Rafael Guerrero with a final goal in the 90th minute. There was no added time, by the way. I have no clue what the ref was doing, but I will take it for the stat pad. This should be the game. I mean, literally, there's 0 added time. What is the ref doing? Is he okay? Ref. We've been playing on 90 minutes for like the past 40 minutes. Ref. There's no way. The game's over. There we go. Okay, he threw away the ball. Ref? Hello, ref. There we have it. The ref was, I don't know what he was doing, but that's the game. Crystal Palace have won the Europa League. I mean, I gotta say, what a defensive performance from Crystal Palace. I know I was just playing the game myself, but it just feels nice to use some of these defenders, man. And they did really, really well, especially Mr. Lettuce. That tackle, absolutely crazy. I think it just changed the whole game. Had a man of the match, like man of the match for me. Mr. Lettuce was just holding it down at the back no matter what. He had a yellow card. He was real passionate back there, although that was kind of user error on my part. But either way, we've won the Europa League. We've won the FA Cup. Nice little double for us. We're in the Champions League next season. So hopefully the way this works out is we don't necessarily have to win the Champions League. I don't think that's going to happen. I think we go out in the group stages, to be honest with you. We got a little bit lucky. I mean, we were against some good teams in the Europa League, but a bad group for us could, you know, really end it that early. So hopefully we do okay in the Champions League, just far enough to like go, all right, that wasn't so bad. And then hopefully in the league, we actually just qualify again for the Champions League so we can play it in the season after. But there we have it. Oblak with man of the match. And yes, Mr. Lettuce does have a joint man of the match. Oblak had quite a few saves. There was a couple like bicycle kicks and like crazy acrobatic shots that I thought were going in, but no. Oblak was there and he stopped them. But with that, that is the end of the season. I mean, we can't go 9th. We can go, if we beat Liverpool here, I think we go up to 6th maybe, but I'm not really bothered. I don't really care. So I'm going to just sim to the end and call it a video. All right, that's the end of the season. Here was the domestic cup. We did good. Obviously, we won it. So, and then the Euro League, we won it. And then finished mid-table, we did it. So, perfect season. Perfect way to end it off. Next season, maybe look into getting some bigger players if we get enough budget. But besides that, honestly, I really like this team. I might just add some more depth to the bench because I think that was where we were kind of struggling. We would have like 3-game runs where we would have a Europe game and then a league game and then another league game all within like 6 days. And our stamina was absolutely cooked. And it really hurt us to not have players to really like back us up. You know, like there was a couple times where we were playing with like Chambers in there. It was like, okay, let's not do that. But besides that, that is the end of this video. Thank you for watching. This has been a great season. We've won 2 trophies. We've done amazingly well. Almost everyone is up to an 80 overall. This has been an actual rebuild on this end. I mean, Spurs didn't really need rebuilding, but we built a crazy team and they almost won the league again. They got 2nd this time around. But yeah, that's it. I mean, if you enjoyed this one, go ahead and check out the FC25 one or look out for the next one I'm going to do. I'm saying this like this is the end of this one. It's not, but I will keep playing FIFA. I'm thinking of doing FIFA 10 for the next one, just because FIFA 10 has like the sponsorships and stuff, and it is a game before my time, so maybe it's a little bit out there, you know. But besides that, I have nothing else to say. Thank you for watching as always, and I'll see you later.